Welcome back to Ian Strung Out Guitars, and I am tired as hell and cold. This is for AryGis Tonewoods. Sorry if I don't pronounce it right. Okay, I don't have the wood you have. In fact, I'm not sure what you have, but it's freezing. I'm gonna try to hurry up and show you what I meant by how the hell to fix it. So I'll flop the camera around, man. Right, so okay, I tried to get the same color scheme. I don't have the yellow heart. I've been out here for a while. I made a handle for my hammer that I brought, trying to stay warm. Okay, I'm just going to knock a hole in it with a drill bit. Right, so we're going to try to find a piece of wood that matches it really well. So if you can, find a piece that, of the same exact wood. You're going to try to find, like, any grain that you can that matches up. Like, and if not, we're going to kind of try to create it. So what we want to do is, like, we'll just take these pieces right out right now. And at first, we'll just go ahead and take this square out here. But that's not what we're going to do in the end. Ride right up to the glue line. You don't have to touch it yet because you don't want to, like, mash it there. But get right up to it. We can take the rest out in a second. It looks like, yeah, you said you dropped your router bit there. It looks like it was shot with a 22, dude. I had a router bit, like one of those Irwin router bits. One of the first and last times I used those damn things. Jesus Christ. Thing just, it broke. A hunk of it broke off and shot like a pistol, man. Like, I thought, oh man, I'm missing an eye or something. Took me a minute. It was like a 1/2-inch shank, too. Now, you want to fill in that hole. Boy, my breath is... It's like getting below zero. Okay, this is an angle. And we want to ride that line. Okay. Let me make sure. No, I don't. You're gonna want to make sure you fill that, like, hole in, like, with whatever the hell it is you want to fill it in with, like epoxy, or you want to use wood dust all the way down. I suggest putting some kind of epoxy or something in there because your truss rod's going to push on that. So you want it to be stronger than just, some dust. Okay, I'm coming back more now. I'll show you why here in just a second. Okay, now what we're gonna do is make sure I have a piece big enough. Yeah, okay. You don't want to make these lines clean. You want to make them dirty. Make them jagged. Here, there you go. I'm too far away there. The more jagged the line, the better. Hopefully I didn't cut that too big, which I think I did. It's alright though. I'm gonna go cut this like really fine. What, you know what? Since my phone doesn't have much charge on it. Glue line on the other one. You know, I only have 2 minutes left on my phone. I'm gonna pause this and delete some shit. Okay, for the sake of time, I went ahead and dug this out like there, and then I put the other one this way. So, this is gonna go up in there, like that, and then this is gonna go here. Probably gonna have to delete another app, and it says I got 2 minutes. Okay, I know that's a really rough job, but we're only looking at the top here. You're gonna float the damn thing with, you know, whatever, tape bond or whatever. Or, I'm sorry, not super glue. You're gonna go ahead and. Now you're gonna say, oh man, that's really noticeable, isn't it? But let me grab a file here. Man, it's cold. Where you at? Okay, got the. Sorry about that, man, but I know you're gonna complain, Brian, because you can't hear me because I mumble anyway, and I feel like shit, so. Okay, so we're gonna ignore the bottom part because, well, it was cold as hell outside and I wanted to hurry up, so I didn't do the bottom. So we're just going to ignore that. Now the top, we have one cut that way, one cut that way. So I'm just going to take that and just pretend that's not there, okay? Now, I sanded it down. Actually, I scraped it. I sanded it a little bit. Now, best friend is a damn syringe. What you can do is whatever the grain pattern is, you can take your razor and define your lines more in between everything. Now you want to do that when you're pouring the super glue over it again. Now you're lucky you got like a piece of yellow heart maybe. I think it's a piece of pine. Now you can see that I've turned it around deliberately. See where the yellow line was? Should have went that way, but I turned it reverse for a reason. That way, that goes with that line. It looks like a natural grain pattern. So what you want to do is get your markers and shit. See which one matches it best. Now, like I said, yours is yellow, so like, you know, that's a little easier. Take that line, make it match up. Don't worry. You want to drive this down into the wood grain. Especially right where that line is. This is why I said the more jagged the line, the better. But a slant is good. And if you have a slant going that way and a slant going that way, it doesn't look like anything's broken because, you know, if you had one big line across, like a square taken out, or an angle, you know, two angles, looks kind of natural. So it's kind of like stitches first. You want to make an unnatural grain go across like this. Everybody sees syringes laying around, think strung out guitar. They're great for any voids in paint or any voids in wood. Super glue. They're really good for this. Now you can see that there's some pattern on this already, like going down. I can't recall what wood. Well, I don't know what all wood you had, but I know that you had like that yellow wood. That's the biggest pain in the ass, is the lighter. That's why I picked that pine, because the biggest pain in the ass is something white, like maple or something. But you still can do it. You just gotta find a piece of wood that's like got the perfect frickin' grain. Like one time I sat there and dug through so much crap trying to find this perfect little square. Sometimes you might want to darken the grain on the whole thing, like that whole sliver, just to make it look like it's supposed to, you know. Keep looking up at the camera like you're there, like I'm talking to you, and goddamn can't see because I keep looking at the light. Feel rough. It was cold as hell outside. Okay, I'm gonna grab a piece of sandpaper. The damn thing on my hand I got from the steel wool. I keep digging in it. Okay. True oil will turn more yellow anyway. everybody's going, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Like, I don't know what that is. It's nothing important. Okay, man, I let that dry and put a second coat on it. The true oil turns, yeah, a little yellow anyway. Again, white is the biggest pain in the ass. But, on that brown, it's really hard to tell, isn't it? And, you know, if you just saw the white, and you put a couple more coats on and just tinted it a little bit, I think you can make that neck to where you don't have to paint it or stain it or anything. Because, I mean, I did this well, it's taking me 2 damn hours screwing around with scrap wood. But I wanted to show you, man, because, you know, I hate to see you, you know, have such a beautiful neck and, you know, cover it. So, yeah, I hope that helps, dude. Sorry I sound like shit. I think I'm catching a cold, man. Freaking out in the cold too long. But yeah, try something like that, and, yeah. Here, I get it closer for you. So if you really look, you can see it, but again, since you got that yellow heart, you should be fine, man. The reason I picked that pine was because that's the hardest goddamn thing. Like, something bright white is just brutal to try to, like, disguise. So, you know, hope that helps you, dude. Alright, man. Okay, it's been like about an hour and a half. I haven't put another coat on, but this is how good you can get it. You can get it better than this too. So yeah, like just a little more tint, and it's very hard to notice, isn't it?